Good evening. My name is David Shearer. I'd like to welcome you all to our first episode of the Unpopular Opinion. Here we'll be discussing a myriad of different social, political, entertainment, and sports-based topics that are involved in American culture. Tonight my guests are, my first guest, Chris Caraballo, also known as Cass. He's an aspiring entertainer and social media personality. Good to have you on the show, Chris.
Nice to be here, Dave.
Good, sounds good, sounds good. My next guest, his name is Justin Coltrane. He goes by the name of Juco. He's an aspiring trumpet artist, apparently. How you doing, Juco?
I'm fine, how are you?
Good. I'm doing well. Doing well, Juco. It's good to have you on the show. My next guest goes by the name of Brother K.
It's good.
He's an
Good thing.
How you doing, Brother K?
What's going on? Happy to be here, Dave.
Good. I'm glad to have you. He's an aspiring producer and music video rap artist, apparently. Okay, well, like I said here on the Popular Opinion, we'll be discussing a myriad of different topics. We have a range of different views from these three talented individuals here. The first topic we'll be discussing the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge, whether it's a stupid trend or whether it's been a useful tactic to raise awareness for Lou Gehrig's disease. First, Cass, what do you think?
I think the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge is cool. You know, I think in its inception, it's a good idea to, when it comes to spreading awareness, that kind of thing can be tarnished so easily just by, I think when you raising awareness for funds and stuff like that, if people aren't actually donating, it becomes the issue versus is making people aware versus making people donate. Which one is more important? You know, like which should be at the forefront of the issue?
Right. Well, the whole issue was the fact that the dumping of the water on people's heads.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, it's supposed to simulate what it's like to have Lou Gehrig's disease. You get frozen up, you can't move. That's the idea.
It's supposed to raise awareness to foster a certain amount of popularity for.
You know, in the context of you donate and you have an event that represents a certain amount of donations, like in order to join the walk, you have to donate a certain amount of money. People weren't donating in lieu of doing the Ice Bucket Challenge. Like you did the Ice Bucket Challenge instead.
Right. So you would like to see more donations.
I would like to have seen it just be a donate money. That's it.
I mean, well, Fab said it best. He said that everybody's following the herd, trying to be
the rapper fabulous.
The rapper fabulous.
You know what? I'd have to disagree with that. I mean, I'm comfortable at whatever capacity that you feel in engaging with the whole ALS movement or whatever. I mean, I think that's wonderful. They make their decision as to what cause they want to, take part of or whatever. And, in this day and age, it's not many causes. So whether it's dumping a bucket of water on your head to raise awareness or giving $10 to $100,
All right, well, first of all, I'm not trying to downplay how much or how horrible having ALS is or Lou Gehrig's disease is, but at a certain point, you have to realize that it's becoming a trend. It's obviously definitely becoming a trend, and people, I'm sure, aren't donating a sufficient amount.
I saw a guy do
and there are a lot of other things that need to be brought to an issue.
I saw a guy do an ALS Ice Bucket Challenge who thought it was for cancer.
It's almost to the point where I think that the ALS challenge was to almost counteract the fire challenge.
Yeah. Oh no, it was right on the heels of the fire challenge.
Well, the fire challenge didn't have nearly the popularity.
Well, it didn't because it wasn't for charity. That's the thing he's saying. It's if it was for charity, it could have been like that. It could have been a total.
I agree with both of you guys. Trend. I mean, it definitely speaks to a cultural problem on a more broader spectrum. But I mean, at the end of the day,
when did we care about
when did when did you care?
Or when
did you hear about
when we
ALS?
Were affected about
where did you hear about ALS?
Never.
And I think this is a new, innovative way to bring awareness to certain diseases or any social issue.
I'm sure you guys are familiar with the fact that most nonprofit organizations here in America only have to donate a certain percentage toward the actual
Absolutely.
Cause. The rumors have been saying, and it's really not rumors, pretty much fact that pretty much in the neighborhood of only 10% of the money donated
Sometimes
is actually
less.
going toward the research.
Yeah.
What do you in lieu of that particular information? What do you guys think?
Well, that's the thing that I think Miles brought up perfectly is that it becomes a trend to the point where people don't even really it doesn't go beyond the face value. You know, it's a.
Well, I mean, do you think are we leaning more toward this getting into, necessarily a quote unquote hustle right now?
Oh no, it's absolutely. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say it a hustle because I mean, there's still
that's what I
legitimate
mean.
organized. There's still
attention hustle.
Yeah, no, but no. Well, I think he's saying that the organizations are doing a hustle. Is that what you're saying? Yeah,
Right.
But like, I mean, organizations want money just like any other corporation does. You know, what they're using it on is subject to scrutiny. But I mean, you'd have to do tons of research on every corporation if you want to bring up that.
Well, I mean, this is common knowledge. Just nonprofit organizations.
Yeah, I
they
think
have to
people
pay
know.
for advertising.
Yeah.
They have to pay for wages.
Yeah.
They have to pay for a myriad of different other things before they actually.
I think
get the
people
money
know
to the research.
that
All right. Well,
yeah.
how many people do you know with Lou Gehrig's disease?
Probably none.
How many people do you know with Lou Gehrig's disease?
None. I just know Lou Gehrig has Lou Gehrig's disease.
I don't personally know anyone with
I know Lou Gehrig had Lou Gehrig's disease.
Right.
Hold on. But
Most of the people who are doing this challenge don't know anybody with Lou Gehrig's disease.
Yeah.
Right.
And they probably all know somebody who had cancer.
Yeah.
All
Right.
know somebody who have
cancer,
AIDS
1 in 3 now,
or HIV,
right?
Yeah.
or something else that we could be devoting our attention to.
Right.
Yeah.
That's just way more
Right.
important.
I mean, obviously, you can't say what's
and I'm
right,
not trying to
what's wrong.
downplay.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to downplay Lou Gehrig's disease
Yeah.
or having that.
I mean, I don't believe that's
or
your
illness.
intention, but I think
at all.
by saying that,
It feels like
it's kind of an unintentional thing that you're doing. You know,
Right.
you're not
But
trying to
still,
downplay
at
it,
the
but you
same
definitely
time,
do kind of downplay it
But
by
why
saying.
are we giving so much attention to something that
Where
Well,
the black community itself is dying from diabetes, cancer, HIV.
So many
abortions.
Absolutely, and I think that
You
the
know,
black community
and-
should step up and take charge and with efforts to
Right.
rectify the situation with
I think it's
diabetes,
become
cancers,
just more
HIV.
of a trend.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah,
I don't think it's
actually,
supposed to be.
this
We're
means
dedicating
something-
too much
this is
to this
personal to
particular
me.
topic,
Yeah.
as opposed to dedicating.
Like,
Well, that's the
personal
thing, I
to
think-
me,
All right,
I
we're
care
dumping buckets of
specifically
ice
about
water on
this.
our head because of ALS. Maybe we should, donate some money.
I think what
and,
Miles said is perfect. It's not personal to anybody, and it absolutely should be personal.
It should be.
Like if I had, let's say, any of us right now got $1 million on your table right now that was given to you specifically to donate for charity. The first thing you would do is research something that you cared about.
Yeah.
Because there's a million charities. There's charities for
Exactly.
everything.
Well, I think basically what we're all basically trying to say, trends do generate revenue. Trends, gain awareness toward things and actually, to get results done in reference to raising money for important, things that go on.